trying to make sure guys are ready to go where we need them in the season. I thought he did some good things in there. It wasn't perfect, but there was good blocks, and I think we had a couple holding penalties. He was one of them, and those are tough when the quarterback's scrambling and you don't know where he's at, and give a guy a tug at the last second as the quarterback's going by. So I think all in all, he was into it. There'll be some corrections that has to be made, but I thought that he did a nice job. He's been out there every day. He's been a leader on special teams. He tried to improve at linebacker. I think his leadership to some of the younger guys on special teams has been really good to see. He's played a lot of special teams in his career, so we weren't very active on the kickoff units last night on either side, but what was asked of him on special teams, he did a good job. And then, obviously the hustle play that showed up on defense. He's played in there, Jimmy. He's played nickel. They kind of have a particular skill set. They usually, from team to team, it's all about the same stuff as what they're seeing and doing. I blitzed and batted, had a good ball disruption. I thought he tackled. I thought he tried to come in and support. He had some nice things in coverage. And then there was some separation at times in some man coverage when the route got to the other side, which sometimes happens. And so, yeah, for just getting here, I think he was into it, had some good gunner reps. Did a nice job. I think hopefully we can get, Nate back working this week, Jamarco back working, see where Dylan fits in. I thought, Roos has had a good camp. I think X has had a good camp. Most of those other guys that are working still have improved, and so we've got decisions to make. We'll keep a number of guys on the 53, and then we'll also have some practice squad guys that we feel like we can develop. Well, I would imagine he'd have a large role in whatever show team that we're doing. We'll continue to have a lot of drills for him, a lot of guys that throw the football too. So, it's not going to. He's going to. Everybody's that here is still going to practice. Yeah, David's gotten better. I think that obviously the ball production, being able to tip some passes, is something that's critical, and rush in. And I think that him and Weave are both two guys that have gotten better and have been around the football and rushing. And they also had some mistakes. They got to continue to understand the concept of the defense, and whether that's being outside away from the pressure. We've had that a couple times where we're pressured from one side and he's got to contain on the other, and maybe he forgets to remember to do that. Those are some things that we'd like to see fixed. But as far as what they were asked to do last night, they continue to do well. Easy. We put a lot of time in together with the players that are here. So I would never say that it's easy to have to move on from a player or anybody. I think we demand a lot of them. I think they give us a lot. And so we'll try to treat everybody with respect and understand that we know that they all can't be here. We'll try to put together a practice squad, and I think it'll all be pretty fluid. There'll be guys that maybe we potentially claim from somewhere else, and then we'll put a practice squad together.